Yeah, g'day all you shooters out there, Aussie Shooter here, and I wanted to make this video as a review of what I think is one of the best hunting rifles for Australian conditions today. And this is my Marlin 3030. This is the model 336 SS. Now this particular model, of course, is a full stainless steel construction with the walnut stock. Now they do come in different variations, the blue finish of course, and also the laminated stock, but this particular one really is the one that I like the best. It is quite compact, it's fairly lightweight, easy to carry around, and for a bloke myself who was about 90 kilos, it's not that much recoil at all. Now if you're a bloke 70 kilos or under, it might kick a bit, but for a heavier bloke, it's really nothing to worry about. Now I just wanted to talk about the way this rifle is configured. This particular scope on this rifle, this is a Walther top point red dot scope. Now these are very popular for these sort of rifles, these scrub guns, as many of you guys like to call them. This particular scope I picked up for about 150 bucks. Now you can get a Bushnell as well, and also Tasco make a fairly good one. They're quite inexpensive, these scopes, and they're an excellent alternative to the open sights. Now this scope, the great advantage about this scope is you can hunt with both eyes open, and it gives you a very quick target acquisition. So if you see that pig or that goat for only a couple of seconds, in that couple of seconds you can quickly acquire the target and dispatch the animal, which is quite handy. Now you can put the standard scopes on them. A lot of you guys like to use the standard scope, and if you do want to do that, I wouldn't recommend putting on it anything more than a 2 to 7 by 33. You don't want the down low magnification to be too high. So a 2 to 7 scope is the most that I would put on a gun like this. Now the beauty about this rifle is, to me, I mean, I've been hunting in Australia for just under 20 years, and I've had the experience of shooting with all types of firearms, and to me this gun has great safety features, it's got great durability features, and it operates flawlessly, and I've never had a jam on me or anything like that. It's never let me down, not once. So that's why I really love this gun, and if you don't have one of these guns in your safe, I suggest you go down a local gun shop and put one on order. So anyway, what we've got here is we've got a 600 lumen torch. Now one of the great things about this rifle, before I go into the scope, to the torch, one of the great things about this rifle is it's got the tubular magazine here. Now this magazine will fit 6 rounds plus 1 in the chamber, so it's a 7-shot gun, and that is quite excellent really for a centerfire rifle. And also if you do shoot 2 or 3 rounds out of it, you can load on the run, you can just put more rounds into the slide there and top it up as you go. Okay, so now I've got the 600 lumen torch. Now this is great because you've got the tubular magazine provides an excellent area to mount your torch, and I thoroughly recommend you guys get a torch mount for a rifle like this. And a lot of people like to use the Lesners. There's also the wolf eyes type of torches out there. All those are really good and can mount on this rifle, and they're quite excellent. A lot of them will claim 250 meters to 300 meters beam throw, which is okay, but I find that realistically when you go out there, and because it's quite dark, and unless the animal's looking right at you and you can see the reflections of the animal's eyes, I find that 150 meters is probably the most visibility you'd get, especially on smaller game. So yeah, excellent rifle, very fast acting rifle, easy to reload, great safety features. You've got the external hammer, of course. You also got the safety here, like that, and also if you move your lever down like that, that's also stops the rifle from firing. So great safety features there. Unlike the Winchester rifle, where you really have to squeeze on the lever before you fire, you don't have to squeeze on the lever for this rifle, which makes it a little bit more accurate, I think, than the Winchester rifles. And I do love the Winchester rifles too, and a lot of you guys have the Winchester 3030, but I think that this rifle is far superior to the Winchester rifle. It ejects out the side, not at the top, so that you can mount decent scopes and stuff like that on it. So yeah, this is made in beautiful walnut, but like I said before, there's different variations of it, but I find this one is the most compact, the most lightweight, easy to handle, and really for my applications, the best one out there. Now, the running costs of the rifle are quite cheap. You've got your cheap Federal ammo there, and you can also buy your cheap Highlanders and stuff like that. You don't have to buy expensive ammo for this gun. It'll handle all types of ammo without any issues, and I like to use the Federal 150 grainers, the flat nose ones like that. And I've shot plenty of pigs, deer, goats with this gun, and it's never let me down. Performs flawlessly, and I don't like to brag, but I can't ever remember missing an animal with this gun. It's really good. So anyway, very cheap to run. A box of bullets like this in any gun shop is about $20 to $22. Now I like to buy them in lots of 200, and I do get a discount in a lot of the gun shops for buying bulk ammo, and 200 rounds you're paying about $160 to $165. That's quite cheap when you think about it. $16 a box for a centerfire cartridge like that is a very, very low running cost compared to some other rifles or some other cartridges out there. So that's it, guys. It's been a pleasure to do this review, and Aussie Shooter here signing out. And always, guys, fight for your rights, fight for your freedoms, vote for the shooters. Go out and buy as many firearms as you can, and enjoy your sport, and try and get as many people as you can into the sport, and show them the really great aspects of our sport, and show them how to really enjoy it, and how to appreciate firearms for what they are. So anyway, guys, Aussie Shooter signing out.